Breaking news, Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant just endorsing Ted Cruz. Meanwhile, all eyes are on Florida. Next week's primary, there's a winner-take-all. We're talking 99 delegates are at stake. And according to the latest Monmouth poll, Rubio has actually cut into Trump's lead in the state. Trump is now ahead by just 8 points. Back with me, Tammy Bruce, Jillian Meltzer, and David McIntosh. David, let me start with you. Is there enough time for Rubio to stage this sort of comeback?
I think what the poll shows is he's cut Trump's lead in half in the last week. You mentioned we've been running ads, so have other groups. I think as the voters start to really see what Donald Trump is all about, that he's not as conservative as they thought, and frankly, in some cases, that they've been victims of what he's been doing, I think Rubio does have a chance. It really is a do-or-die moment for him, though.
We've got on the screen right now, guys, the early voting. You can see favors Rubio 48-23 is a very small sampling size, maybe 72 people, Tammy. But that's unusual in this election cycle.
Well, it is. Look, that's what Trump's strong point are the early voters, people who made their decision a while ago. And it's such a small sample. I think that's an outlier, so I don't think we can really believe in that. But let's remember also, of course, Trump's got such a strong presence in Florida. It's the South. Florida's been hit by this economy. Obviously, there's a reason why he's been doing well. But the Club for Growth ads clearly made a difference in Oklahoma. This is a kind of thing that's new. There's a kind of passion to it. But then there's the split between Rubio and Cruz.
Right.
So it's going to be tough for them.
What do you make of that, Jillian? Cruz setting up all these shops down there and actually putting out ads to knock Rubio out. So in other words, he's willing to maybe somehow knock out any momentum Rubio has and let Trump win this state. Is that a smart gambit on his part?
Well, I think he's trying to make this a two-person primary. I think he doesn't want the brokered convention scenario where it's fragmented. I think that's a more high-risk scenario for him. If you look at how many delegates he has, he really is catching up on Trump. And I think especially if he can secure a couple of these winners.
Yeah, but essentially he's going to say, hey, I'm going to help you get the biggest prize next week. I'm going to actually help you get it. I don't understand. I mean, there's some strange strategies going on.
It's like chess, isn't it?
It's risky.
It's like chess, and you figure if Florida's winner take all, then Rubio would have to leave. Then there's, I think it's an interesting dynamic that the establishment set up with Romney's intervention, but it's not. It could be helpful for him.
Real quick, David, I'm not sure. Who do you guys want to win this thing? I know who you don't want to win. Who are you rooting for? Who are you banking on?
You know, I've got really strong members who are for Marco Rubio and really strong members for Ted Cruz. Either of them would be great as strong economic